Hello. Hello. I need to change my title real quick, okay? So just give me a moment. Hello, and come on in. Come on in. Yes. Come on in. We're gonna do some entertainment news, and then which is not much, and then we're gonna get into Meghan and Harry. Um, I hope you guys are having a wonderful Saturday. We are having a wonderful day. The weather's nice. And hopefully, I got my title okay. All right. Let me put my music on. Hello. Hello. Hello out there in YouTube land. There we go. Uh-oh, my music went off. Hello, Snowdrop. Hello, Demon Dictator. Let me start from the beginning. Hello, Snowdrop. Hello, down south. Hello, through the looking glass. Is that Sunflower? Hello, down south again. Snowdrop. Demon Dictator. What's up, Demon Dictator? Hello, Shandy. Okay, we're going to skip that because I realize that's who cares. So we're moving on from that one. But I am going to show you where Judge Joe Brown has something to say about hold on just a sec. Hold on just a sec. Yeah, Joe Brown said something about Obama, and I want us to hear what he had to say. He's very opinionated lately. So it's going to be good. But most of our conversation is going to be about Meghan. Okay. We are trying to find our niche. We are moving. We're not staying in this sector. Okay. We're in the Mexican community, and that's where we're going to go. And that's where we're going to try to head to. Okay, is to the Mexican community. And if not the Mexican community, some community that likes what we like to talk about, because I've been stuck for a while in the sector, and this is not my sector. I want to give a shout out to Danny Robertson for the live we did last night. Go check out her live. It was the live we did last night. She has a new channel. I need to find her channel and put it in my comment section. You guys can go and subscribe to her. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, I can find it. Here it is. It's on my community wall too. Okay, her title. Actually, this is going to be on Sammy's page. Anyway, I posted it in the community post. So go check out the community post. And hold on. Yeah, go check out the community post. It says post, so you know exactly what it is. Hello, Dale. How are you? Hello, Cyrus. Yes, I missed the one this morning down south. So I just got the tail end of it. It was really good. I'll check it out after this because I only got to see the ending where she says she's going to be interviewing with Sammy tomorrow at 8 p.m. So guys, go check that out. Let's get started. Let's don't wait. It's the Mimi Show. Welcome. We are going to introduce new and more topics to our platform because we're moving in different directions. I don't know where we're going to end up yet or where we're going to be, but hey, we're definitely not going to get stuck over here. I feel like I'm stuck over here a little bit and I just want to like move like a wave and move away. Hold on, guys. Yeah. Do a move away situation because we are not. I didn't sign up for the T sector, but I ended up in the T sector. I followed someone over here that I shouldn't have, and here we are. So I hope everybody is going with me when we go. Okay, we're leaving. I might lose some subscribers. It is what it is. All right. Oh, wow, good. I can't wait to see what she had to say. Okay. Now, let's see what else I got going on. Went to brunch today. Oh, Cyrus, you're always such a sweetheart. Thank you so much for the compliment. Mwah. Happy weekend, fam. Happy weekend. I want to get started because I have so much. So I'm going to show you guys. I don't have any more announcements. I probably won't be live tomorrow. If I do, maybe not. But I usually come on once a day. I'm going to start coming on. I come on in the morning once a day. On the weekends at 9 o'clock. So we have a set time. She was at the Paris Fashion Show. I looked her up. Let's see. Oh, snap, crackle, and doodle. Let me show y'all what she got on. Like she got on a straight jacket. Thank you, Demon Dictator. Here it is right here. Meghan breaks the internet as she attends Paris Fashion Week at Balenciago. Let's see. Let's get some.
Meghan Markle just made her Paris Fashion Week debut, and she did it in pure royal style. On October 4th, the Duchess of Sussex stepped into Paris Fashion Week for the very first time, and let's just say, heads turned. Meghan wore a crisp white button-down layered under a luxurious oversized white cape, paired with sleek black heels and her hair pulled back in a flawless bun. Fans are calling it her most elegant public look in years. It's wild to think this is her first ever Paris Fashion Week appearance, even though Meghan was...
This was your first time and look what you wore. Oh, looks like a sack. Casper the Friendly Ghost. Nobody with any decency is going to Balenciago. I've boycotted them for years. Oh, since they stopped making Cristobal. Okay. It's all a grab a bed sheet to pull on to run to the door. I am not liking that outfit, Meghan. It looks like it's two different colors. That white that's going around her body, it even looks like it's a different material. Okay, it looks like it's different material.
Was a total fashion regular back in her Suits days. Often spotted at New York.
Oh, yeah. Look at that.
Meghan Markle just made her Paris Fashion Week debut, and she did it in pure royal style. On October 4th, the Duchess of Sussex stepped into Paris Fashion
Missed
Week.
the assignment. I think she missed the assignment. Look at that, it's two different colors. It's got cream and white. Already gave you the time of what you should be shine. Come be the man I need to make
Oh, how are you? Nice to see you. Everything's great. Fast. Puppy. You're beautiful, Sherry. That's amazing. Oh, how are you? Nice to see you.
Hang on, guys.
Everything's great. Fast. Puppy.
I don't like their outfit. I'm sorry. All the music. Are we done with the Fashion Week?
Wearing a white oversized cape over a button-down shirt of the same color, Meghan paired the light attire with black pointed toe heels, and she kept her hair in a slicked back bun. Wow, she looked so beautiful. And she actually posted this very short clip of her legs just walking, and you could see the outfit from the trousers to the shoes, but not the top. But now looking at the entire outfit, she looks beautiful. Well, she posted the short clip on her Instagram stories, and everyone was literally freaking out saying, "Where is Meghan going?" Well, now we know where she was. And a spokesperson for Meghan has told people that she attended the Balenciaga show in support of Pierpaolo Piccioli, who recently assumed the role of creative director for the house. And quoting, "Over the years, the Duchess has worn a number of designs by Pierpaolo. They have worked closely together, collaborating on design for key moments on the world stage," the spokesperson says. They add of Meghan and Piccoli saying she has long admired his craftsmanship and modern elegance, and tonight was no different. This evening reflects the culminating of many years of artistry and friendship, reflected in her support for his new creative chapter at Balenciaga. And just take a look. I mean, I can't get enough of these short videos and beautiful pictures of Meghan at the event. She looks so stunning. Oh my god. And they also say, while this marked Meghan's debut at Paris Fashion Week, she was a familiar face at New York and Toronto Fashion Weeks during her Suits years, attending multiple shows.
Okay, let me get back to the chat. Okay, nobody with the decency would go wear that. It's too big, and then it's two-tone. She looked like she's lost some weight. Yeah. Oh, she's with Marcus Anderson. Modern elegance, people. See it, feel it, stunning. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the outfit. It looked like a karate outfit. All she needs is a black belt to cover it, you know. I don't like the stray jacket look at the top. I'm not feeling it. Let me get a better picture of the outfit while I go over it.
So happy.
Okay. The only thing I like is those shoes that she has on. Other than that, it's going to be a no for me. Okay. Then look at the colors. This is cream. And then that white sheet that's going around her neck is white. No. No. I don't know what she could have did to fix this outfit up. You know what I'm saying? When you first look at it, first glance, it's okay. But once you start looking at it and really eyeing it, you get this, yeah. Yes, somebody do. I don't think all I got to do is get a sheet. Some sheets. I got some white pants and a top in there. I could go on. Snowdrop. Ooh, Lord. Okay, I have rescheduled with Paula. I rescheduled her for Tuesday of this week. So let's hope she makes it. I saw her on live today, so I'm assuming she's feeling a lot better. Guess who she interviewed? Julia. Demon Dictator or Snowdrop, whichever one that set it up. I think it was between one of you two. You set up the interview. But Julia did a podcast with Paula today. And that's something good for them. They looked awesome. It was awesome. I watched a little bit of it. It looks like PJs in a sheet. All right, let's see what else we got going on. Yeah.
I am glad to see all of these pictures and videos of Meghan at the event, and people are just so excited. For example, one person was like, "What an effing demure, classy, elegant, regal appearance. So good. Oh my God, we are getting so many pictures." I know, right? Like, there are so many pictures from this event, but I'm making sure to show you all of them. Then someone else was even like, "Stunning Meghan, Duchess of Sussex at Paris Fashion Week." Right? She looks so stunning. I can't get enough of these pictures. Then someone else I was even like, "Oh my God." Right? Like her elegance, the way she's so beautiful, the outfit is on point. I mean, everything is just perfect. And then someone else was even like, "Meghan is in Europe and nobody informed me. I need to get a restraining order on myself." Oh my God. Right? Like, this wasn't expected, but I'm just so happy to say.
Okay. Okay, so are we good with Fashion Week? Because I ain't got nothing else to say about that outfit. She looks like she's lost more weight, in my opinion. The outfit, I love the color only about the outfit. It looks like it's two-toned. It looks like she has this straight jacket on, or it almost looks like she's doing karate, going to a martial arts situation. All she needed was a belt. So I'm sorry the outfit didn't do it to me. Hello, Debbie. Oh, is this big? Debbie, is this big news? Oh, it's a throwback place. It ain't got it going on because some stuff it did. Balenciaga. Balenciaga. A mess, a mess, a mess, a mess. A mess ado. Okay, we're moving on, okay, from Fashion Week. Unless there's a video or any other things you want me to check out. Now, I have a question for you guys because you can decide on what we watch. I have a video um, regarding Taylor Swift. I have a video regarding. Let me go back. Dan Wooden and Meghan Kelly. Dan Wooden goes in on Meghan Kelly. That's one that I really would like to see what he says about Meghan Kelly. And then we have Joe Brown on Barack Obama. We're going to do that one anyway. Let's start off with that one. Oh, we'll wait on that. No, we won't. Yes, we will. Or do you guys want me to just jump right into the Meghan sagas? Let's see what I want to do. Let's do this Prince William one.
Was getting drunk in a Windsor pub with Prince William on your bucket list?
Prince William met with this comedian. He's a comedian. And they had a sit down and a drink. And he made a rare comment about Harry. Let's see what he said.
Well, that's the bucket.
I was a big fan of your earlier films, Eugene, all the American Pies. Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm afraid I was of that generation.
Yeah. It's Prince William like you've never seen him before. The future king, relaxed, cracking jokes, sipping a cider, and riding a scooter.
I'm always late, so I thought this was the way to keep my meetings on time.
The father of three was candid, talking about the toll of King Charles and Princess Kate's cancer battles and what he calls his hardest year yet.
I think when you suddenly realize that the metaphorical rug can be pulled from under your feet quite quick at any point, it takes you into some pretty, not great places.
How did that affect the children, if I may ask?
We're a very open family, so we talk about things that bother us and things that trouble us. I'm so proud of my wife and my father for how they've handled all of last year. My children have managed brilliantly as well.
Do you miss your grandmother?
I do actually, yeah, I do miss my grandmother and my grandfather, particularly being in Windsor. For me, Windsor is hers. Sometimes I come around and have a bit of tea with her because she had the best teas ever. So I just get well fed.
More reveals from the interview, filmed in February and streaming now on Apple TV+. The kids are phone-free. They eat dinner together as a family. William does not wake up thinking about being king. And there was one mention of his estranged brother Harry when it came to media and privacy concerns.
I hope we don't go back to some of the practices in the past that Harry and I had to grow up in. I think it's safe to say that change is on my agenda.
I don't know what he said about Harry. Did y'all catch it? He's got a very... I missed something. Oh, it did look like a nice interview. Paula's not coming today, Mary Lou. Lua. She is coming on Tuesday. Okay? I got her scheduled for Tuesday. And welcome. The hypocrisy of Meghan showing up for this show. Meghan showing up for this show when she's supposed to be getting a humanitarian award for protecting children. From who? Who is she protecting children? See, that's that stupid stuff. Hello, Sunflower. Yeah, I saw that. She wanted that a photo op. Oh, what? I didn't get that, Debbie. What do you mean? Diana Ross's daughter. Oh, wow. Okay. Let me know if you guys want me to show you more pictures of her at the show. Sounds like there's some controversial behind that. Balenciaga, right? Balenciaga. Because we're moving on. This is going to be all we did. Prince William. Moving on. Let's see what we got here. Okay, I want to see what's going on.
So here is time for my sake. Grab your coffee cups, everybody. Get close to your phone or your TV or your computer. Meghan Kelly, Glenn Greenwald, Matt Walsh. Who else I don't know who else. There's a lot of right-wing trolls that you can, and people who don't have to rely on facts in this whole new streaming world that we're in. To have an honest conversation about what the FBI stats show as it relates to political violence and domestic terror in this country and who commits it, who commits it more often, without deflecting to Black people, which is what you're doing. And then it is the definition of racist and you can't even see it. You get upset about that. But when are you having those conversations? The whole point of what I was saying is that I hear you talking about Black people all the time. I hear you talking about Latino people all the time and how people are criminals and who's committing crime. And it's never white people. It's never white men. It's never what the stats show. Do we have issues that we need to solve in different communities? Absolutely. But that's not what I was talking about. So why do you have to deflect? And what is it when they say a hit dog will holler? And that's why I say Meghan Kelly and Glenn Greenwald, they don't want to talk about political violence, because if they did, they would have to face the truth of much of what we talked about today. The greatest threat of political violence in America today is white men radicalized to the right. That is fact. But they never want to have that conversation. Instead, they change the subject. They redirect. They take a question about insurrections, mass shootings, and terrorism, and they turn it into a debate about what? About crime overall.
Moving on, Don.
Nobody is safe from Taylor Swift's latest album, The Life of a Showgirl. There are so many celebrities being dragged into the drama, like Charli XCX, Blake Lively. Even her feud with Kim Kardashian has been reignited. So let's get into it. Now, before we get into the drama, I need to hear what do you guys think of this album in the comments below. It seems like Taylor's receiving a lot of heat. Now, of course, there are people who love the album, but I saw on TikTok this morning there are so many people who are criticizing it. Of course, there was a lot of anticipation for this album. She went onto her fiance Travis Kelce's podcast and she announced the album. There were so many artists who released songs last week because they knew they couldn't compete with Taylor's numbers.
You always know it's a week before a Taylor Swift release when you see this many artists releasing their music. 70+ people put out music today because they did not want to release the week of Life of a Showgirl.
And I wonder if some of those artists are a little bit relieved now that Taylor's album has dropped. I mean, the thing is, her album is doing numbers already, but it's not getting that obsessive support that it typically would get, which I saw some person saying the Swifties are waking up. But you know what? There are definitely some songs I enjoy in this album.
Did I just listen to an album that had an entire track about Travis Kelce's Redwood Tree, a diss track for Charli XCX, and an affirmation for her friendship with Blake Lively?
Let's talk about the Charli XCX drama because this gets personal. Maddie Healy, Taylor Swift's ex-boyfriend, is actually in the same band that Charli XCX's husband's in, the 1975. So when Taylor was dating Maddie Healy, they would all be around each other, and Charli wasn't a fan. Taylor sings, "I heard you call me boring Barbie when the Cokes got you brave." That has been going viral. People are commenting it under Charli XCX's post. Honestly, I feel like I can imagine Charli calling Taylor a boring Barbie even without the Coke. High-fived my ex, then you said you're glad he ghosted me. Wrote a song saying it makes you sick to see my face. Taylor's song, actually Romantic, is kind of a spoof off of Charli XCX's song Sympathy is a She sings, "I really gotta hand it to you. No man has loved me like you do. I didn't think of you in a long it hurts." Taylor continued, "How many times has your boyfriend said, why are we always talking? It's kind of making me wet because it's actually sweet." Oh.
The whole internet has been speculating that Actually Romantic is about Charli XCX and the feud that her and Taylor Swift reportedly had.
Who cares?
She has with Maddie Healy and his girlfriend.
no idea. Now, when I was listening to the album, I was super confused by Taylor's song Canceled because it almost sounds like a love song to Blake Lively. So Taylor is singing about how she likes her friends canceled. She sings, liked them cloaked in Gucci and in scandal, like my whiskey sour and poison thorny flowers. Which you guys know, like the flowers and the floral was a big part of Blake Lively's campaign for the movie we shall not mention. One user pointed out that Blake is the face of Gucci. She also played a florist in the movie Ends With Us, and she doesn't have a whiskey brand, but she does have her own cocktail line, Betty Booze.
Normally, I'm all for friendships being reconciled, but if Canceled is about Blake Lively, then I'm gonna be honest, I'm pretty disappointed. Not to be a hater, but I really liked Taylor Swift so much more when I thought that she'd kick Blake Lively's loser ass to the curb. Some of the lyrics, they stood by me before banks on
of Blake Lively, but then Taylor keeps singing about the fact that they're still friends.
And now you know exactly who your friends are. You know who we are. We're the ones with matching scars.
Now, when I heard the song, I initially thought of Blake Lively, but then Taylor keeps singing about the fact that they're still friends. This kind of like protectiveness she almost has over this person, which adds a new narrative to this question of like, how is her relationship with Blake Lively? This person commented, I did listen to the lyrics carefully. In my personal perspective, she's saying, girl, I've been there, I've been dragged, but if you're gonna be bad, don't get caught, my guy. It's like, I back you up because I get it, but you actually did do bad things. I like my friends all canceled, definitely about Blake. She doesn't hate her and she's still her friend. My theory, she's defending her and they are secretly friends, but can't be seen out in public together because it would ruin Taylor's image.
Second, hold up. Was Taylor defending Blake or dragging her? Because I for sure, I was like, oh my gosh, she's dragging her. But then I'm seeing all these comments that are like, no, she likes that her friends are canceled. Like, good thing she likes her friends canceled.
Now let's talk about my favorite section of the video, the Kim Kardashian reference. In her song Wish List, which has the S's replaced with dollar signs, she includes references to Balenciaga sunglasses and a fat ass with a baby face. I wouldn't be surprised if she included a song about Kim because in her album, The Tortured Poets Department, she had the track Thank You, Amy, where the letters K-I-M were capitalized. So you knew it was about Kim. Now you guys know their feud goes way back to that phone call that Kanye had with Taylor Swift that they recorded and Kim released on Snapchat in a way to try to make Taylor Swift look bad. If you guys do not remember that clip, I'm going to include it because it is in like pop culture history.
I feel like me and Taylor might still have sex. Oh, well this one is I think this is a really cool thing to have. Definitely.
Remember on Twitter, Taylor said that moment when Kanye West secretly records your phone call, then Kim posts it on the internet. Kim writes, wait, it's legit National Snake Day? They have holidays for everybody. I mean, everything these days. I remember during this time going to Taylor's Instagram and there were snakes everywhere. I think I even commented a snake. I was such a follower at the time. But I remember everyone was ragging on her because Kim tried to make her look like she was being dishonest. When in all reality, we know who the real monster here is. I mean, look at Kanye West.
I don't know if Kim Kardashian was actually jealous of Taylor Swift, but I wouldn't be surprised. But what I found to be more interesting is how she not only egged on a man, but also joined him in publicly harassing and humiliating another woman trying to take her down, but didn't stop to think that, hey, if this doesn't actually work out and this is how he treats women publicly, how is he gonna treat me?
Do you guys remember Joe Alwyn? He was the guy.
All right, I just want to hear the Kim Kardashian part. Put a 1 in the chat if you want to hear about Priscilla Presley and her daughter saga a little bit. If not, we're going to move on to Meghan and Harry. Put a 1 in the chat if you would like to see a quick clip of Priscilla Presley Goshly media tour as she exploits her late daughter. Okay. Anyone? Sounds like Meghan's in some serious trouble for going to this fashion week, knowing that Balenciaga has some skeletons in their closet, or just plain right skeletons. Okay, we're gonna get to Meghan and Harry and the royals in just a sec. I want to see what is going on with here it is. What did I do with it? Presley. Priscilla Presley. Here it is.
You and I have both been following this with really New York Times piece. So I'm just going to set the table a little bit. The 80-year-old would-be queen of Graceland and self-appointed gatekeeper of all things Elvis, which is so pathetic and so ghoulish, has been making the media rounds for her new memoir. Trust me, do not buy this book. I have it. I've read it. Don't buy it. It's called Softly As I Leave You. Now, if that isn't a Freudian title for days, given what we are talking about. So there, of course, is only one question any of these so-called journalists should be asking Priscilla Presley, which means, of course, they are not asking her. So we here at The Nerve will do it. Okay. And that question, of course, is, hey, did you kill your daughter as alleged in a lawsuit by Lisa Marie was rushed to the hospital in 2023 following a cardiac arrest. From the New York Times piece, in the court papers, lawyers for Ms. Cruz and Mr. Fial.
So, did you guys hear what happened to Priscilla Presley? Real quick, Priscilla Presley pulled the plug on her daughter's, life at the hospital. According to the doctors, she was pretty much not going to survive this thing. But I forgot the daughter's name. What's Priscilla's daughter's name? Priscilla, ain't it? Anyway, honey, what is Priscilla's daughter's name? Forgot her name. It's on the tip of my tongue. Anyway, Priscilla, her daughter was like, no, if I am like on my deathbed or whatever, I do not want the plug pulled. I want to stay as long as possible. Well, her mother didn't grant her wishes, allegedly. Word on the curb, okay? And so there's this Lisa Marie. Thank you. Down south. So that's what's going on in the streets, okay? Is that Priscilla Presley unplugged her daughter Lisa Marie's, life support. And people are saying that, out there saying little spectacle stuff about Priscilla Presley.
Also made a bold accusation that is sure to escalate the dispute, do you think? After Lisa Marie was rushed to the hospital in 2023 following a cardiac arrest, the lawsuit says, quote, Priscilla pulled the plug, end quote, on her daughter as part of an effort to, quote,
we got to update. Debbie got us an update. Update alert. An update for you on the Macron and Candace Owens lawsuit. Candace has quietly filed to have the case dismissed. I heard that too, Debbie. Macrons have doubled down and filed a 30-page addendum to the original case. Thank you for that, Debbie.
Gain control, end quote, of the family trust. Priscilla, the Times continues, this is quoting the lawsuit, excuse me. Priscilla, who knew that Lisa was in the process of taking steps to remove her, Priscilla, as the sole trustee of Lisa's irrevocable life insurance trust, saw an opportunity to regain control, the lawsuit said. Priscilla had acted, the lawsuit said, even though Lisa Marie had an advanced healthcare directive. These are things that are in writing. They are legal documents in place that...
So Lisa Marie is control over Graceland, and Priscilla had a little stake in it. But Lisa Marie was in the process of removing her mom from the estate. Okay, does that make sense? She was in the process of removing her mom from having a stake into Graceland, because her father left the baby that, Lisa Marie.
Made clear that she wanted her life, quote, to be prolonged as long as possible.
There it is. I
A
told
lawyer for Miss.
She was in the hospital and she said, if I'm ever on life support, I want my life, I want to be on it as long as possible. And she wasn't on there very long. As a matter of fact, it went something like this. Priscilla Presley walks into the hospital. They tell her your baby is in critical condition and, you know, is probably not gonna survive this, okay? So Priscilla hits the switch, turns her off and says, let's just, you know, she's gone. And everybody is speculating that she was rushing to do it, or allegedly she did it on purpose so that she could have more control over the Graceland. Now, in the past, they have had issues with this, you know, because her mom wanted the stake into Graceland, but Lisa Marie got most of it. So she's on her bed.
Presley, Marty Singer, condemned the allegation in a 2-page statement in which he called the new filing, quote, one of the most shameful, ridiculous, salacious, and meritless lawsuits I've seen in my practice. I've not read the 2-page document, but that little sentence fragment is not a denial, just my opinion. Kinsey, what do you make of this bombshell allegation?
I mean, ever since she walked away from Elvis, Priscilla Presley has proven that one thing matters most to her, squeezing every last drop out of the Presley name, no matter who gets crushed in the process, from staking her claim in Graceland to fighting her own granddaughter in court. Just a day after Lisa Marie's death, poor Riley's getting emails and calls from her grandmother's attorneys. And she says later on that was traumatic to her. There's a through line of greed that follows Priscilla's story. It's not about preserving Elvis's legacy. It's about preserving Priscilla's bank account, and the collateral damage, whether it's Elvis, Lisa Marie, or Riley, has never seemed to slow down. And in her book that you mentioned earlier, she writes about Lisa Marie's death and her side of the story when she talks about this decision to remove her daughter from life support. She says that doctors informed her Lisa Marie had no quality of life at all and little brain activity. A little is more than none. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
a little is more than none. And to rip her off of life support before Riley could get there, I think that's horrific.
Now, in the Lisa Marie memoir that was published posthumously, which her daughter Riley helped complete, and in the book there are 2 narratives that are being told. One is Lisa Marie talking in the first person, one is Riley speaking in the first person. And Riley writes about getting the news that her mother is in the hospital. Her father, Danny Keough, calls her and says, honey, it's not looking good, you need to come home. She was off working. She gets on the first plane to LA, and while she's in midair, she is texting her father and saying, just tell me. She can sense her mother has gone. Now, if this is true, and Priscilla's telling different versions of this story, by the way, which is highly suspect. There should be one version. When you're one, but we've got multiple, and we're going to get into that. You would think that if Priscilla, in fact, were at the bedside of her daughter, she would say, keep my daughter on these machines until her own daughter, who is in the air, can get here and say her goodbyes. Would you not?
Oh my gosh, that's so true. And one thing that
So basically, Priscilla did not wait for Lisa Marie's daughter to get to the hospital before she hit that switch. And I think that was wrong. You know, it's that right there kind of puts a question mark in my brain to think that maybe she was trying to do this for her own personal use. Because why wouldn't you wait on Lisa Marie's daughter so she could say goodbye to her mother? Rude. Rudy doody. Okay, we're going to move on from here. You guys can come up with your own conclusion of what you think based on just this snippet I did. I want to move on to Meghan and Harry again. And for funny's sake, let's look at Meghan again on the catwalk. One more time.
Screaming, literally. I mean, Meghan looks so good. Look at her. She's so beautiful. Me and a very warm welcome. So today I'm really excited over what I'm seeing. So Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, has made her Paris Fashion Week debut today. And Meghan was a regular at New York and Toronto Fashion Week fashion events during her time on Suits. And next week, she and Prince Harry will be traveling to New York City to accept Project Healthy Minds Humanitarians of the Year award. And oh my God, looking at these pictures of Meghan at the event, I am screaming, literally. I mean, Meghan looks so good. Look at her. She's so beautiful. The outfit is on point. And you know what makes me even more happy is that Meghan is really, really back. She's really back to what she loves doing. She's really back to her former self, like the life that she used to live before marrying into that family, before everything was restricted. Now she's free to do whatever she wants to do. And I
don't know who this is talking, but let me let you in on a little secret. Meghan was free to do whatever she wanted to before Harry. So why wasn't she at Fashion Week before she met Harry? Okay? Now all of a sudden she's like the highlight of the show here. Okay. Really, Debbie? We need to capitalize over here. What do we need to be talking about? Mary Lou from Miami. Oh, okay. It's Mary Lou. Thank you, Mary. Yep, she shouldn't be associated with it. But anywhere she can walk the red carpet and be noticed and be looked at, her morals goes out the window. She quit having morals. Candace is losing the plot on everything. She's making that money by losing the plot too. All right. I want to move on to... Let's see here. Did that one. I want to do... Sorry about that, guys. Here we go. Okay, let's go back to Meghan, half sister. This is Trevor Colts.
Anyway, listen, thanks for your messages. Thanks to those that interacted with this morning's rant.
Disaster
I sat back on this one. This one I've sat back.
The disaster moment when Samantha and Dan Wooden went online saying that Meghan's father was stuck in the Philippines on the 19th floor. Okay, Trevor has something to say about it, and I would like to get his take on it. Go, Trevor.
Go on, and only because I'm going to be honest with you. Let's get this straight. Everyone knows that I am friends with Samantha Markle and I'm friends with Thomas Markle Jr.
She's friends with them, and so am I.
But I've sat back and watched what's been happening.
I'm a friend of
for a couple of days now. I know about
chat on WhatsApp.
The earthquake, the 6.9 magnitude earthquake in the Philippines. It's caused devastation. Lots of people killed. Horrific. And I've sat back and watched what's been going on. Now, I know that Samantha Markle put out a tweet saying about her dad was trapped on the 19th floor and she was worried about him. She was concerned about him, and rightly so. It's her father. Now, Thomas Markle Sr. has stated, I am fine. I am not trapped. I'm okay. Now, that's great news. And I think everyone can admit that that's great news that Thomas Markle Sr. is fine. He's okay.
I'm going to send...
But what happened has been quite disturbing.
I'm about to send a note to Samantha and see if I can interview her. I will pay her. Let me see if she will come on, and I will let her know that I will pay her and see if we can get her on this show. What do you guys think? Let's get Samantha on the panel. Some commentators said it was the first time Meg had been back to Fashion Week in a decade. I have never heard or mention of her ever being there. Me neither, Debbie. That's why I said this is her moment. She's having a moment. And since she's having a moment, she's going to go. She's not going to miss a moment to walk on or take a picture or be seen. Okay? And let's just go to her Instagram page real quick. She's got the jam in a keepsake box, I guess. Her and her 2 dogs. Now, she posted on Instagram. Okay, nothing's going on. Okay, moving on. Back to Trevor. Okay. So, are we up to date? We are talking about Samantha Marco and Meghan's sister calling and talking to Dan Wooden and telling Dan Wooden that her father, Meghan's father, is stuck on the 19th floor due to an earthquake, and she needs to get over there quick, fast, in a hurry. But kind of find out he was just fine with his $50 friend. Oh, that's nasty. No, she didn't. And then she's gonna turn around and get a humanitarian award. What you gonna be? And she all over the map. Shame on her. So Trevor is giving us his take on the mess, because it was a mess. It was a big mess. Dan Wooden had a big mess going on with Samantha and the father on the 19th floor being trapped. The next day, the father came out and told the world pretty much in an article that he was not stuck. He was just fine, and Samantha needs to mind her own business. Okay, he's upset. He didn't like that Samantha had did that, which begs the question: are they even speaking to each other, Samantha and her father? Yeah, let me text her right now. Okay, good. It is a great idea. Let me let her know I will pay her. Maybe that will get it. Hi, Samantha, it's me, your girl. I haven't chatted with you in a long time. I hope all is well. I heard about your father in the Philippines being stuck. Anyway, I was wondering if you wouldn't mind interviewing with me sometime this week. I will pay you for the interview. So just let me know if you're available. It'll be on your terms, okay? Love, talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Just okay, let's see what she says. Okay, and I am going to ask Trevor too. I haven't interviewed Trevor in forever. That kind of rhymes. Maybe I can go over to his place, or he can come over to mine, but I will be asking him too. Let's see what Trevor's saying.
It seems that a journalist masquerading as someone was sending Samantha Markle messages telling her that her dad.
Oh, okay, Debbie.
Now, when you're told that your dad's
it wasn't the $50 friend.
You're going to reach out and you're
somebody else.
So she tweeted to ask people for help, basically. My dad's trapped, blah, blah, blah. Now, this has backfired now. The Daily Mail looks like have done a hit piece on Samantha Markle. It seems that the Daily Mail have tried to embarrass her by going, there's nothing wrong with your dad. Look at you, you're an attention seeker. They've tried to make it look like she's unhinged. But she has the messages from this individual to say that her dad was trapped, and she's now showing the receipts. It's shocking, isn't it? Now, I would not be surprised if this was another hit piece from Meghan herself to make her sister look unhinged and to make her family look unhinged.
How, Trevor?
It's sad when people are trying to manipulate family members who reach out for help because of the shit that you're sending them. Anyway, go and do your own research, as per usual. I always say this. It's quite sad what's happened. People's lives have been lost, and it seems that the journalists in the Daily Mail are having a bit of fun with the life lost in the Philippines, which is shocking behaviour from a typical mainstream media bullshit gutter journalist. Anyway, listen, thanks for watching my videos. The only good thing that comes of this is finding out that Thomas Markle Sr. is in good health. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take care.
Right.
First day I met her, she said,
Good morning, my awesome friend.
All right. Let's see what else we got in the repertoire. Oh, sorry guys. We got a lot of conversations going on, don't we? It's really good. Yeah, sounds like Sam is out of the loop. She hasn't responded yet. The last note I got from Sam was, God, it's been about a month. It was August. Did you guys know that Samantha played on A Different World? She was an extra, not an extra. She actually played in she's in the green. Oh wait, make sure her phone number ain't sticking out. Something stupid. That's her in the green. That's Samantha when she was younger. Y'all see that? There she go. She was playing in a sitcom called A Different World. Priscilla made millions from Graceland until Marie came of age. Exactly. That's what happened. It's not the narrative that he put out, is it? He said that they were good to go. Yeah, he did. He put her on display. Blocked from where? Oh, what happened to your wrench? Why are you blocked? I can see you, Dell. Okay. 1 hour. Let's do 30 more minutes and then I'm going to cut it off. How about that? We've covered a lot today. Let's see. Ooh. I wanted to do. Let's see these two break down.
While we're on the subject of
Okay. Remember that interview that Meghan did and she had on that yellow outfit? Well, Megyn Kelly and her friend is going to give us their take on the interview. Okay? Or we can watch. I really would like to watch them too because they're funny. This is going to be an eye-opener. Or we can move on to we can do one or two things. We can do Megyn Kelly and listen to her take on Meghan Markle's interview. They called her a terrible reporter. And then, or we can listen to a body language guy break down with Love Meghan. I say we do the Megyn Kelly one. Okay, let's do it to it. Your popcorn's burning. It stopped popping. You burned it. Okay, maybe not. You know better than I do. You can make some popcorn if you can't do nothing else. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go.
Absurd people. Meghan Markle's back in the news. Our favorite. She gave an interview to Bloomberg. I know you're aware of this. Emily Chang at Bloomberg. And they had some casual conversation. We'll start with, 39 for kicks.
Is there an inherent tension in trying to be relatable while also being a duchess?
No. Oh, God.
No, I don't find, I'm just being myself. So I think probably it was different several years ago where I couldn't be as vocal and I had renewed pantyhose all the time. Let's be honest, that was not very myself. I hadn't seen pantyhose since movies in the 80s when they came in the little egg. That felt a little bit inauthentic, but that's a silly example. But it is an example of when you're able to dress the way you want to dress and you're able to say the things that are true and you're able to show up in a space really.
Shut the hell up. Stop the music. Stop the video. Stop. First of all, she wanted to throw that up at us to let us know that she had to wear pantyhose. You didn't have to wear pantyhose. They asked you was one of the things that they do. Was it going to kill you to put a pair on? Yeah, I guess it was. I wasn't being myself. I was, just going along to get along. That's why you on the boat that you're in today, because you didn't pay attention to what was really going on in the world. Fold. You're out here in Montecito losing money. You're hemorrhaging money. That white outfit is stuck in my head and I don't like it. But what gets me is that this gave her an opportunity to go after the royal family. That's what she wanted to do. That was her objective, was to blame them for something. Well, I had to do this. And, I didn't really want to do it, but I had to do it. And it wasn't who I was. So I just got the opportunity to start being myself. I just got the opportunity to start being me and doing what I want to do, making scammer jams, some wine over here, get on the Oprah show, just to do whatever I want. Boss Harry around, make him look like a fool. Harry looked like a fool. Yeah, like Donald Trump said, he is whooped. Speaking of Donald Trump, okay. There is a lot going on with our president. He is doing too much. He is trying to stop people from protesting. What is that about? He is strategically putting troops in blue states. What is he trying to do? Round us up? Because that's what he's been doing, icing them, been rounding people up. My husband showed me this one picture where this guy was on a bike and ICE was chasing him, and he was just getting it. Just getting it on his bike, getting the hell out of there. And ICE was behind him on foot, catching him. He got away. Good for him. No, but she needed this opportunity to go after the royal family once again. Okay? There was no need for her to go down memory lane when she was in the royal family for 15 minutes to think that that would be a topic of conversation. Is some stupid pantyhose. What do pantyhose got to do with the question? We may have to go back to the question. That's a good question, Snowdrop. Good question about Priscilla Presley. And hopefully the will says what it should say, that to leave everything to the kiddios. I know that's what I'm doing to my little one, which we're not talking about anymore. Moving on. Sorry I brought her up. Somebody said I need to put a sticky note up here to remind myself that she is not to be brought up. Guys, I was on Danny Panels yesterday. Go check it out. Give me some support. We are moving in different directions. I would love for all of you guys to come with me, my supporters. We're going somewhere else, okay? To the point where I don't want my ops mentioned in my chat ever. I don't want to hear anything about what they're doing over there, who said what to me. I don't care anymore. I really don't care what they have to say or do, because they're this silliness. It's silly. And I think when I took that break, it really woke me up to not be so open about my personal life, but to realize that you can't trust everyone, and that you definitely need to keep things to yourself, because people will try to hurt you. That's what it is. They're out to hurt you. So that's a glimpse of what we talked about yesterday on Danny's Live. We talked about doxing. We talked about different cyberbullying and harassment, and it's real. And I'm even thinking about trying to get more involved in like a movement, you know, because content creators should be able to come on here and do their commentary and have fun. It's when it's not fun anymore. When people start putting out your personal information, and not just your personal information, but talking about your family. So go check that live out. It was beautiful. Hello, Lee. Meghan is in Paris. She's left the kids. Do what I want, boss. Harry around. Yep, boss Harry around. Make him look like a fool. We need that on a t-shirt. We do. Mary Lou, you are right to call it a disaster moment. The Markles need to get their story straight together. This will hurt their credibility. It is hurting their credibility. And guess who else's credibility that is hurting? Dan Wooden. He is the journalist that interviewed her. And yeah, it didn't feel like, I'll be about to say something and I'm like, don't say that. And so that's why it doesn't come out. So sorry. Oh, wow, Snowdrop, that is horrible. Yeah, but randomly snatching people off the street is a bit much. Snatching them out of their beds is a bit much. You know, it is. It really is. And these people haven't had due process. It's crazy. I don't know a whole lot about politics, but I know when things are going bad. When things aren't as great as they seem. Okay. Did you cover the Prince William interview with Eugene Levy? I did, just a tad. I did. I did. I didn't, and he said something about Harry, but it was short and to the point. Police union leaders in New Orleans. Okay. You must listen to today's live of Danny's. Very informative for you and the other creators. I got the tail end of it down south. So I'm going to go after this, and I will be catching that live. And if you guys want to watch it, I have posted it in my community post, and all you have to do is go over there and get it. It's in my channel under post. So go to my channel, click post, and you will see Danny Robertson's clip that she did today. And also there is there's something going on tomorrow too that I think you guys will be interested in as well. Hello, Maxune. See, I'm just getting that. Debbie. I am just getting that because, you know, I like Samantha. Samantha was cool to me, you know, but their credibility is doing something. Oh, okay. We will. I like that. Maybe we'll do it next live. Okay, because I think someone else suggested it. Okay, I think both of you. Keep that for us, Demon Dictator, in the Discord. We will all grab it next time, and we will do the interview in the beginning. And then we'll move on into Harry and Meghan like we've been doing. I'm wondering if Meghan is going to show up for the... Yes! She ain't missing an opportunity to be on the red carpet and take some pictures. She is going to the award ceremony, especially after earthquake, and supporting Balenciago. Sometimes I can pronounce it and sometimes I can't. Balenciaga. So yeah, everybody is talking about her supporting them, and this company did that to the little kids, had them promoting accessories. That's disgusting. They should be shut down. Why are they even open? She'll be there with bells on. All right, let's get back to
organically and authentically.
Single tear.
Show up in space organically and authentically. It's the Hoda lexicon.
She had it so tough, Maureen. She couldn't be her true self because they made her wear the nude pantyhose.
And to say what you want to say. But I don't know what it is. What is it you want to say? Like, get it out. It's been 10 years.
Yeah,
Spit it out. What are you trying to say, lady?
For once and for all. Spit it.
She's been saying, I got my voice, and I couldn't do this, and I couldn't do that. I couldn't talk. I couldn't speak. My mouth was closed shut. It was actually sewn shut. So I couldn't tell you guys what was really going on when I was there. How many books have you guys written? How many interviews have you done? How many podcasts have you done to the point where you haven't got it all out your system? No, she wanted to bring this up. She wanted to blame the royal family for her I was silenced. Get it all out, like Meghan Kelly and them saying. Get it all out, girl. Get it all out. Bring it to the front.
Get it out is right. Yeah, no, I mean, I'm just my authentic self. That's it. I mean, truer words were never not spoken by her. She's no one knows who she is. What we hear behind the scenes is that she's a bully who fires everybody, runs around only worried about herself. But when she gets on camera, she actually is a decent actress in being like, I'm just this super relatable person with her own flower sprinkles. And
she is good at acting like she's nice. She is good at pretending and showing a side of her that is the perfect side of her. She's not going to show you how she's a bully and mean and yelling and hitting Harry every moment he gets, Yeah, let's continue.
And, candle line. And I just sit around being like a working mom. I'm just like all the other working moms.
Right.
That's me.
Right. I think it's before that part in the Emily episode, which is they're eating smash burgers at her favorite burger joint.
We have it. We think you're talking about 37. Let's see.
Things got real. All before noon on a Tuesday. When do you feel the least Duchess of Sussex?
Oh my God.
This woman's
here eating a smash burger with you being asked these questions.
What kind of question?
I'm having the same vibe as pow, pow, pow.
Oh my God, yeah.
Did she say, when are you not the Duchess of Sussex? What kind of question?
37. Let's see.
Things got real. All before noon on a Tuesday. When do you feel the least Duchess of Sussex?
When do you feel the least the Duchess of Sussex? Why would she write that down? Why would that journalist write that comment down for it to be a question? That's just like asking me, when do you feel less like Letitia? When do you feel less like that? Well, what else am I going to feel other than who I am? It was a really stupid question, in my opinion. When do you feel the least Duchess? She should feel it every day. She should feel it every day that she is not truly a Duchess of Sussex. No, you are given that name as a working name, as a senior working royal. You didn't get that name just because. They gave it to you because you told them that you were going to be working with them and helping them and doing all this stuff for them. I'm committed to this. I'm committed to all of this. And she wasn't committed. She don't talk about that anymore. You were committed. If you were committed, you would have put them stockings on and wouldn't have been complaining about those pantyhose. As a matter of fact, you haven't dressed decent. She hasn't been this glamour. She dressed better when she was a royal, put it that way. So you might want to reflect back to when you was over there and reinvent yourself, because that white straitjacket that you had on at that at the Balenciaga thingy do was not working. It was two different colors, and that didn't look right. And then it looked like a karate suit. All she needed was a black belt. Yeah, to me, I can follow Thomas Markle. Like, he just gets to the point and just tells it like it is. Okay? And he does not sugarcoat it. I'm with Debbie on that one.
Oh my God.
This woman's
Sitting
an
here eating a
idiot.
smash burger with you being asked these questions.
I'm having the same vibe as pow, pow, pow.
Oh my God, yes, yes. And also, what an insult to your interviewer who flew to Montecito. When do you feel the least Duchess of Sussex?
Right.
Sitting here with you.
And she deserved it. That girl's an idiot. I'm sorry, but that interview was painful. Like, she's obsessed with the Duchess thing.
She is, but also, like, again, if you want a really interesting interview, right? You really want to go viral and make some noise. Like, you sit down with an antagonist. She should sit down with the likes of you.
Oh my God.
Right?
Can you imagine?
Or the likes of me. Or like I said on the Nerve the other day, like, I think the smartest thing Meghan could have done was after we did, which the Academy of Television Arts and Sciences, how they ignored with Love Meghan with a Y.
We were dissed. It was wrong.
We were robbed.
Yeah, we were totally robbed.
I think the smartest play for her would have been to have her people reach out to you and say, hey, I'd like to come play. Like, can I come and do
that
a version with you guys?
Brilliant.
And she would have been like the next door neighbor that you didn't know moved in. And we're just having like fancy whatever we were made. I don't know.
That would have made us like her.
Yeah, we would have had no choice.
It would have been kind of sad.
You have a sense of humor.
You're right. But it's no accident she didn't do it, because she doesn't have a sense of humor about herself.
No. I think she's got voodoo dolls of you.
Yeah. And you.
Debbie.
Don't drag me into this.
You're in it, sister.
Supporting player.
You're sub 38. We got one more to go.
And yet there were mixed reviews. How did that land for you?
I think I knew who I was trying to meet. I think oftentimes the negative voices, are they saying negative things and then secretly going home and making single skillet spaghetti?
No.
Possibly. And that's all right. They're trying to pay their bills, and that's for them to sort out if they're comfortable doing it at some.
No, we're not secretly at home eating your jam. And it's like, come on, I bought a bottle of as ever jam. And that sucker is disgusted you little, because I won't eat no more of it. It's in the refrigerator looking back at me, talking about, what's up? Like, and I'm like, not you. Not you, Scammer Jam. You stay right in that refrigerator. Yes.
Someone else's detriment. From my standpoint, the intention of the show was to share more of myself, to share tips that I love in my life, and to have fun.
But there's this take that you're glorifying homemaking or glorifying trad wives.
Oh, really? That feels odd to me.
Yeah, how do you respond to that?
That feels odd to me. I mean, I hadn't heard that. But I'm really unapologetic about the fact that though, would it be lovely to go and churn your own butter? Sure, maybe. I don't have time for that. I don't have time for that. And I don't think you get an extra gold star if you do that.
Oh my God. I hate them both so much with every fiber of my being. That interviewer is an idiot. Emily Chang, how dumb is she? That there's a criticism that it's like promoting trad wives. Like, who would ever want to be like, you actually promoted domesticity. Who would ever want to do that?
Right. You're promoting cooking and homemaking and taking care of your children and building a warm, loving environment. But Emily, Emily's really, she's a very serious person because she puts her hand on her chin. Yeah. She leans in a lot. And
she's got the super short hair.
Yes, we're very serious. We're very, very serious. And
then what a missed opportunity for Meghan Markle there. She should have said, first of all, you're an idiot. Let's start with that. And then she should have said, why would that be a bad thing?
Right.
What's wrong with staying home?
Right.
Creating a great home for your family. I would have loved for her to turn it back on that interviewer. But instead, she's like, oh my God, I'm getting out progressived by my progressive interviewer. So I'd love to stay at home and churn butter, but I don't have time for that. Meanwhile, you fucking showed us your beehive. What do you,
oh my God.
Pick a lane.
100%. She is exactly doing that shit because she's part of the 1%. The reason she couldn't respond, I think, quickly to that is because she's got a staff raising her kids. If she were really raising her.
Yeah, she do. I'm not going to talk about motherhood. I'm not going to talk about her kids because I don't want nobody talking about me. So we good. Remember that? It was a black dress. It was black and white. It was a... All right, guys, we're moving, okay? Let me see if I can pull up the dress I'm talking about. Yeah, let me see if I can pull it up. I'm back. Okay, we had to move rooms. Okay. Let me see if I can pull up the dress. Okay, Meghan in black and white dress. No, that's not it. Here it is. Ooh. Okay, let me show you guys. I thought this dress was so cute. Here it is. Wasn't that cute? The butterflies. I thought that was gorgeous. That's the dress I like. You remember that one?
Her kids.
Yes.
She would know that's the hardest job on the planet.
She
and
would
you
feel
never
attacked.
get time off. And you would say, you know what? There's nothing wrong with that.
Right.
In fact, that's the hardest job there is. So
Right.
yeah, I would lean into that.
Right. She wasn't offended because she doesn't actually do that.
No.
She actually does look down on that, just like the interviewer does. That's what happened there.
That's what she's doing, by the way, when she's not taking Emily to her favorite bookstore, where Emily's asking, what have you read lately? And she says, I don't have time to read.
Okay.
But this is my favorite place to go, the bookstore. Okay.
Is it Jump for Joy?
Is she secretly
Okay, so I just want to say that business about, well, are some people
Said, oh, this is my favorite place to go. And then the lady said, oh, what's your favorite book? Oh, I don't have time to read. No, not the one she was pregnant.
will attack me to pay their bills, but then are they eating one pot pasta? I feel attacked. I think that was at us.
I do too, but we weren't even secretly doing it.
We made one pot pasta to mock you. We didn't actually make it to enjoy it.
No, we did. But then
Let me know if you would like to come up. I'm going to drop the link.
So I believe this happened after we stopped filming it, but didn't we try it?
Yeah, it actually was pretty good.
It was pretty good.
Yeah.
It was but we can say that.
Yeah.
We can say that.
But it was Martha Stewart's recipe. That's why it was good.
Right.
We worked off of Martha's recipe just like you did, Duchess.
And I love how she says, if you feel comfortable denigrating people, yeah, I do. And
I
they
do.
deserve it.
I totally do.
absolutely
Yes,
freaking do.
yes.
I feel that aligns completely with my values. And she did it to the British royal family until she killed off
my God.
the Queen and Prince Philip. So,
I didn't call my whole country racist like you did.
Exactly.
Yeah, I didn't kill my grandmother-in-law.
No.
None of that happened in my world.
No, I didn't. I didn't cut my husband off.
I didn't kill my husband's grandmother. I didn't do that. I didn't call my husband's entire family and country racist. I didn't do that. I didn't bully the staff. I didn't do that. I didn't remove Harry from his family. I didn't do that to come make my jam. No, it was Harry's idea. He wanted me to make jam. He wanted me to be successful and have a podcast. He wants me to be at Fashion Week. The hell is she doing at Fashion Week? Fashion, whatever. Like I said, she got a reject invitation because Balenciaga is not reputable anymore because of its accessories with kids. They are hilarious. I love these two.
Come from his entire family of origin and keep my children from a historical lineage, the likes of which has never been seen since.
Exactly.
Like, get out! Oh my God, Megan, I have to tell you something before I forget. There is this documentary on Netflix that you will love. It is called Rebel Royals. And it's like if the Harry and Meghan story was funny. So it's about Princess Martha Louise of Norway, who falls in love with a Black American shaman from LA.
Wow.
He's gay.
Oh, that's a problem.
But not for her.
What do you mean?
It's like this, like you see them like planning their wedding and it's so funny because like he starts off, he's on camera first and two words out of his mouth and I'm saying this guy's a gay guy, like what's he doing? Four words in, he's like, now I am a gay man. Is this a problem? Not really.
What?
Yeah, because he's coming into his full flower because he's going to become a royal.
Oh my God. Yeah, who could blame him? This has got Cory Booker vibes.
But it's like the opposite of because like Meghan was exactly like the theater kid. Meghan was like, what's a bigger stage than royalty?
Yes,
right? But she resists it. But like this guy's like all
He
in.
wants it.
And like even like the princess is divorced, and in Norway it's a huge deal because like the royal family's really they have culturally and historically it's a huge deal.
Oh yeah, she knows of it or she's watched it at least once. Yes, I do believe that. I do believe that there's nothing she can do about it. This is who she's talking about when she goes after the online people. She goes after Meghan Kelly and Candace Owens type. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. No, I just think that this is their first time discussing it with each other. Yeah. Honestly, Snowdrop, I wanted to, me and Demon Dictator was going to show the video of the interview over again. Actually, we never finished it. We never got to the end. We're not doing it today, though. Hello, Marie. Yes, that's what I heard, Marie. Disgusting.
So they take it very seriously. And she's got these 3 children, girls from her first marriage, and they're like sitting around the table in LA, and they're just talking to him like, yeah, like you're like my favorite gay uncle.
This is hilarious. So they actually get married?
Do you want spoilers?
Oh no, I don't. No,
Okay.
I've got it written down. Rebel Royals.
You'll love it.
Did you know gold is up around 40% this year? 40. That's not.
Oh, that's it. It's all over. Thank you, Meghan Kelly. All right, where are we at in time-wise? Guys, I think we've covered enough. Let me see if let me see. Okay, let's do one more. Let me see what time it is. Y'all want to do one more? Put a 1 in the chat if you want to do one more. One more video on Meghan and Harry. Put a 2 in the chat if we should stop it at 1:37 so it won't be too long of a video. Honestly, I say we go for it. No, I don't invest in gold, Snowdrop. Okay, I'll do one more. This is a good one. This one is about the divorce. I don't know. I wouldn't even know where to do that at. Snowdrop. All right. I love the ones. We're doing this. Okay, let's do this one.
His sack and decide, look, we've done it 5 years your way. We're doing it my way now. It's not working. Or are we talking, just talking about the visual you just painted on stage at the 805 Live concert? Are we just looking for anything and we're finding things that aren't there?
Oh no, I think we're actually seeing a fraction of what's going on behind closed doors. For him to be that dismissive of her in public, on a stage, in a clip that is sure to go viral. I mean, Harry was born to this.
Senabale, remember the Senabale clip? Like that blew up his relationship with Senabale, Meghan getting on the stage, elbowing out Dr. Sophie Shandaka. He knows better.
She is irredeemable. She cannot stop herself.
I have to disagree, and correct me if I'm wrong, that I did not see that Harry pushed her. I didn't see that. Harry just turned back around ready to speak. But he wasn't engaging with Meghan much. he was like, oh, and then he turned back around and was ready to do his speech. But I don't think that he was shooing her off the stage. They are going to have to show us proof.
Harry will not be allowed to have a single moment that is his own. And she's only as famous as she is because of him. And I think he's waking up a little bit. I think he's waking up to everything that he renounced for her. His job, his family of origin, his homeland, his reason for being. What does he do all day?
It's his reason for living. Harry had a purpose. He had a purpose when he was at home, helping with the family business and living as a prince. He had a purpose. He had an agenda. He had a life. And he was doing great. And then he got introduced to her, and all hell has broken loose. All of it. She's bossy, she's controlling. And he knew that when they were dating. And someone says he wants a mother figure. Is that what he wants? He wants a mama figure? Wait, hold on. Sorry, there's like little water things that come in from the house, from the pool. Those little teeny weeny. That's what's going on. I thought so too, Mary Lou. I thought she looked a lot decenter than she does when she was a royal dressing versus now. I really thought that she was dressing, had some really nice clothes. Yeah, they look good. Meghan, you ain't look good since you left the royal family. That's when you were shining. That's when you were on top. That's when you had it going on the most. And unfortunately, you don't have it going on like that anymore. That's gotta be a sucky feeling. So once being like on top of the world, being the most sought out woman in the world, the most looked at, the most admired. I mean, when she stepped on the scene, you were like, who is this? It's Harry's choice. You tend to, what happens is accept the person in the beginning. Like, okay, let's give her a chance. That's what I did. I didn't just go straight in and say, ooh, I don't like you. No, she didn't give me a reason to. Uh-oh. Yeah.
It's Lady Leticia. Leticia. Lady Leticia. Lady Leticia. It's Lady Leticia. Leticia.
Thank you. Woo! She's ratchet. Oh, interesting. Tropical life. Kermit goes to church. Yeah, now if the queen wanted me to wear some pantyhose, then I'm gonna wear the pantyhose. It's simple. Oh wow. She was twisted.
Day. What does he do all day? She's getting severed from Spotify, Lemonada. Netflix is now at arm's length. They're only going to welcome those two back if they're going to sell out more Royal Secrets, which is debasing. Okay, it's debasing. You are selling sewage. And this one's out here on the stroll trying to get herself into the spotlight. You know, this is an event for first responders who risked their lives saving wealthy homes and people like yourselves. And she can't even let the first responders have their moment. She's insufferable.
That is so true. What did your body language expert say about her posture? Did sometimes when she hangs all over him, I wonder if it's because she knows she's not liked. But I also think she doesn't care that she's not liked, especially when I watched that Bloomberg interview. There's like a defiance about it.
Right. It's the equivalent of, what passes for apologies in the culture now, which is if I were to apologize you, Kinsey, for hurting your feelings, I wouldn't say, hey, like, I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. I hope you can forgive me. No, I would say, Kinsey, I'm really sorry if you interpreted what I did as at odds with my intention. It was never my intention to hurt you. And so I hope that you can actually just accept this form of gaslighting in which I don't acknowledge what I did was wrong. But in fact, I blame you, the victim, yet again, for not understanding what I was actually up to internally, as if you're a mind reader. And Meghan, in much the same way, her belief, I truly believe, is that we just don't understand her well enough. And the next interview, the next media appearance, the next project will be the thing that makes us all fall in love with Meghan and say how wrong we were. And it's never going to happen.
That's what she wants. She's waiting on that moment where she busts out, we're all in love with her, and she's back on top like she was when she was a princess in the kingdom at the royal palace, when she was over there in the UK. But that is not going to happen. Let me say it again. Meghan is waiting for that big break, that big moment, the thing that's going to put her on the map. But what's cuckoo and Cocoa Puffs about, what's cuckoo and Cocoa Puffs about that situation is that, were you really thinking that the jam, some spread was going to put you in the top of somewhere? Did you really think as ever your cooking show was going to be #1 on Netflix? Did you think your podcast was going to elevate you to that next level? It was a one and done. She's a one and done girl. She's a one and done. She does it and then she's done. That's how that goes. But not just that though. The thing is that she wanted one of these things to be the $1 million prize. Yes, she wanted a lot of views on Netflix. She wanted people to be buying the Scammer Jam. Yep. but she hasn't been able to get to that place where she's on top and everybody is loving her and praising her like they do Catherine. But unfortunately, they don't do that to her. And she missed up her opportunity. And we all know why. I played the video the other day. What was the downfall of Meghan? Because people are going to start asking these questions. Because we are at these questions. What happened to Meghan? What made her unsuccessful? There was one thing and one thing only. And I'm going to see if you guys know by now. What is the thing that ruined Meghan and her relationship with the royals? Not just the royals, but with the entire country. And then all these other shenanigans that she does is just little sprinkles on top of the cake. Now she's going to go get her humanitarian award. That's a joke. She was just called a bully. HD Tudor. Mary Lou, okay. We should do like a fashion show of Meghan's clothes. You can't see the chat? You must have hit a button. I don't remember that. Let me see if I can look it up. She was in a brown hat. Oh, I thought it do look weird. That is a weird hat. It is. Okay. I'll give it to you. I give it to you. I give it to you. Hold on, guys. All right, back to the show. Oh, is this the hat? I know, just all of her. Yeah, we will do that. We're going to do We got a couple of things we got in store. I love the fashion idea. We can just go from one outfit to the next. I don't want to have to move again, but I may have to.
Lady Leticia. Leticia. Lady Leticia. Lady Leticia. It's Lady Leticia. Leticia. Lady Leticia. Lady Leticia. It's Lady Leticia. Leticia. Lady Leticia. Lady Leticia. Leticia, Lady Leticia, Lady Leticia, it's Lady Leticia, Leticia, Lady Leticia, Lady Leticia.
Sorry.
It's Lady Leticia, Leticia, Lady Leticia.
All right, guys, we're gonna move on back to the ladies real quick. Rebel Royals.
Because as I have often said, she is a Blade Runner replicant of a human being. There is not only nothing authentic about her, but she comes off as so fraudulent and so fake and phony that it repels the viewer. And, you know, her constant clinging to Harry, like she's Velcro, I think is manifold. I think you're right. I think he is her emotional support spouse. Like, you know, she needs to be on him at every public event. It's also her way of making sure she's always in the frame. You know, the late Barbara Walters used to have this thing that she told people, which is a very weird piece of advice. She would say, if you want to make sure you never get cut out of the frame or edited out of the photo, link your arm into the subject's arm, because then they can't cut you.
That's not Sunflower. I like that. Comment of the moment goes to Sunflower. She's trying to create this box again. She's trying to create this vision board, okay? And one of her visions is to be loved across every country, to be popular, okay? And unfortunately, she's missed the mark. She's not relatable. She's not relatable to anyone, kids, adults, it doesn't matter. And she's always acting. So how would you know if she was really genuine? That's why she doesn't have any friends. She's friendless. That speaks volumes. She has acquaintances. She has people that come by and say, hello, you're wonderful, and a lot of yes people. She does not have a lot of friends. I can't see it. And I don't think it's in a genuine friendship. Wow, the dress. The tomato dress. Y'all remember the tomato dress? I remember it. I don't remember it being a tomato, but it also goes to what a narcissist does.
You out. I think that's what and then I think the other part of it is ownership. I own you. I'm the boss. I own you, and I guide you where I tell you to go. And
she's one of those micromanagers. And she's got a lot of different traits of management, okay? Of traits as far as what type of manager she is. And usually you don't want to be the type of manager or work with this type of manager ever, because it would just be hell on earth. You would hate to go to work. You would cry at night. You would cry in your car at lunch because you got to go in there and work with this woman. They called her dictator in heels. This is how bad of a manager she is. She will make a grown man cry. That was another quote that was said about some of her employees. They came out with the article in the Hollywood something. There was an article in there about her being a bully. All you gotta do is type in Meghan bully and it'll come up. Then you will see what she's really about. And she's not this humanitarian. You can't be a bully and a humanitarian all at the same time. That don't add up.
Lead you away when I tell you, or I muscle you out of the frame because you're my beta.
Right. Do you think that there's codependency going on when you watch the two of them together, or are there documentaries?
Do I think there's codependency? I think it's more like an S&M relationship. She's the sadist, he's the masochist. That's what I think.
I think you're, I mean, I don't disagree. What I thought was so interesting about what you just said too, is it's always the next thing. It's always in the next interview, they'll figure it out. I'm amazing. I'm the perfect wife. I'm the perfect person. I'm the perfect girl boss. But like, what's so crazy about that? And I kept saying this to you when we first started talking. I was like, they could have used Spotify. They could have used Netflix as their own platforms, as their own media entities. And they could have fed us, you know, information that just made them look good. But instead they spend so much time fighting back and do weird podcasts starring Tyler Perry and Elton John and Brene Brown. But Meghan has
had a lot of missed opportunities. She's had several opportunities to get this relationship right with the royal family. She refuses to talk to her father because she's done with him. Oh. Sorry. I lost my pom-pom. I felt it missing. And I was like, where is my pom-pom? Where did it go? Oh my goodness. So I don't know what I was saying, but I do want to say this. She's had a lot of missed opportunities to have us like her. She's been over here long enough in the United States to turn the tables, to make her popularity go up, you know, and it keeps plummeting. It won't be successful if you cannot change the direction of people's minds to start to say, oh, you know Meghan? Okay, Snowdrop. Okay, thank you so much. I hope you get some rest. I hope you feel better soon, Demon Dictator. I mean, Snowdrop. Hold on. Oh, okay. Thank you. I appreciate you letting me know. She is never going to be back on top. No. But that's what she needs to do. She needs to get back on top so she can have some of the brand people come and knock on her door, so she can get more people to notice her, people to work with her. You know, she has to change her image. And that's why she kept going, Mary Lou. That's why she kept going to these different talent agents like Saks, I think it's Saks Fifth or something. And then WME, but they were not able to do anything for her because she doesn't listen. She doesn't listen and take heed to the advice. She knows best. Because you can tell in her conversations, she can't be taught anything because she's too busy telling everybody else what to do and how to do it. Meghan knows everything. So it's very difficult for her to take advice from the people that know what the hell that they're doing. WME says she was the worst person that they had worked with. They didn't enjoy it. That I know.
Had two separate companies give her a podcasting platform. And, you know, to quote Maureen Callahan, there's no there.
She's a failure. It has failed. She can't podcast. She's tried it twice. okay, Lemonado and Spotify. And it just didn't work out. Why didn't it work out? Because she doesn't have a talent for it. She doesn't have a talent for it. And when she's on there, she's word salad or subliminally talking about the royals or talking just about herself. So
Fair. Like, she's had unlimited resources to tell us exactly who she is and exactly why we should like her. And I think she's tried. That's why most of her podcasts always come back to her, no matter who the guest is. But there's just no there there.
You know, once all of her claims against the royals fell apart, you know, this is a woman who has nothing to say. Like, that's her problem. You have to be off. Like, I say this all the time. Like, if you're going to ask people to listen to you, whether it's on a podcast or whatever, like, you have to have something to offer them. You know, this is not a one-way transaction. The thing I hated most about many things I hated about the Bloomberg piece, but the journalist Emily Chang framed Meghan's problem as, will the world give Meghan a second chance to prove herself?
What?
Sorry, lady, not our job. It's Meghan's job to prove herself. And it's Meghan's like 18th attempt, you know, and she's got nothing to say. And so this is why she always says the same thing. It's amazing when you can actually tell your own story. Well, what's the story? What is it? I'm dying to hear it. We've been dying.
Yeah. It's fun when you can tell your own story. But when you tell your story is fake, full with lies and manipulations, and it ain't adding up. Your story ain't storying. What? So when she comes out with the book, are we really going to believe the things that she is saying, that is coming out of her mouth, that is coming out of that book? I'm not going to believe nothing that she says. I don't trust it. I have to get it. Like, remember when she got that fact checker? Remember when they hired a fact checker? I ain't never heard of that. Facts checker. Specialist. So the fact specialist was going to come in and make sure that she was telling the truth about things. If you have to go out and get someone to help you tell the truth, it is something seriously wrong with you, isn't it? If you have to go out and buy you a fact checker to check your lies, to make sure that you're telling the truth. You in bad shape. You should be able to tell the truth and leave it at that. You don't need no one to come in and sift through your stories and say, okay, this was a lie. How are you gonna fix this? And the world found out, especially the New Yorkers, found out that she was lying and manipulating the situation when they did that 2-hour car chase in Manhattan. Remember the 2-hour car chase? And then what's going on with the 2-hour car chase? In Manhattan for 2 hours, being chased in Manhattan. Manhattan is beeping, popping 24/7, round the clock, popping all the time. You can't speed in New York. You barely can have a car. A lot of people have a car in New York and they don't even drive the car. They get on the train, the city transportation. They don't drive. It's too hectic. Hello, Sharon. Happy Saturday to you too. Yes, we are going to do a fashion show. That's it, Debbie. Comment of the moment. Replay game. Don't forget to leave a comment, okay? Let me know that you're part of the replay game so I can give you some hearts. Let's see what else the lovely ladies are talking about.
For 10 years.
Exactly. And then she goes on a Hulu Disney special to talk about how Harry loves Space Mountain. And you're just like, will you two ever just grow up? Like, grow up. Like,
He's
what?
a child.
Yeah.
Imagine, Kinsey, all the money, all the access, all the great minds that you could encounter.
All the money, all the things, all the, you're a princess. So you're going to be treated like a princess. And she was treated like a princess. And she gave it up. Imagine giving that all up to make some jam. To go to Fashion Week. Mm-hmm. She wants to hang out with the who's who of Hollywood. That's why she invited every one of them people to her wedding. So when she got to California, in Montecito somewhere, that she was going to reach out and try to connect herself with these Hollywood starlets, these people that have worked hard, diligently to get where they have become. All it took her to do was to get married. And then all of a sudden she put herself, situated herself dead smack into A-list town. Mm-hmm. That's what she did. I know. I took it too far.
And have conversations with and apply the soft power of the royal family to really move culture and history and people and ideas. And the best she can offer about her 40-something-year-old husband is he loves Space Mountain.
Space Mountain. Well, guys, this was a wonderful show. I had so much fun. It was so good to see you, Sunflower, as always. Debbie, thank you for your insight on the Royals. You really have, you really know what's going on. You're keeping up with everything. So thank you for your expertise in the comments section. Thank you guys for joining me. Thank you, mods. Thank you, Snowdrop. I hope you feel better from your migraine. Yes, Hollywood has spit her out 3 or 4 times. Hollywood don't like her. They don't. They see through her. They know exactly who she is. No one has to tell them that she's this, that, and the other. They realize for themselves that she is chasing popularity and notoriety. Mm-hmm. She wants more. She hasn't got it yet. So thank you guys and have a wonderful weekend. Let's resume on Monday at 9 o'clock, or I may be on Unfiltered either today or tomorrow night. We'll see. Have a good one. Thank you guys.